Chapter 2. Spread of the infection wide. Slow drone shot over the neighborhood at dusk. Streetlights buzz and flicker. In alleyways, figures huddle in shadows. Their movements jittery wrong. A faint distortion hum builds under the ambient sound. It started with one. It always starts with one. Dre was the spark. The first open door. The first body to walk the streets under new management, but spirit demons are never satisfied with just one. They multiply, not like a disease, not like a rumor. Worse, they spread like hunger. Hunger doesn't wait. Hunger doesn't ask. It just takes Dre talking to a man outside a liquor store. The man's hands tremble as Dre leans in, whispering. A handoff, a bag disappears into a pocket. They don't need words to recruit. Just presence. Stand close enough and the infection whispers from one bloodstream to another. That's how they got Tanya. She was a fighter. Had been clean 6 months. Holding down 2 jobs. Dreaming about moving her little boy out of the neighborhood. Then Dre smiled at her. The demon's smile, and it was over. One hit, one deep breath, and her eyes changed. I've seen that change 100 times. The pupils swell until they swallow the iris. The focus drains out like a candle going cold. And somewhere deep inside, a lock clicks. Tanya, now possessed, stands in a park at night. She rocks back and forth, mumbling to herself. Then suddenly sprints toward a man sitting alone, knocking him from the bench. She didn't just take his wallet. She took his breath, choked it out of him like it was nothing, like it was practice. Because that's what the spirit demons want, practice. Every victim is just a rehearsal for something bigger. Split screen, glitch effect. Tanya on the left, Dre on the right, both moving through different streets. Yet their actions sync perfectly. Same steps, same turns, same sudden stillness when they spot a target. That's when I realized the truth. They weren't individuals anymore. They were pieces of the same body. A hive of meat and bone driven by one appetite. A map of the city, spreading red veins from Dre's location outward faster and faster until the screen is filled. Within a week, the infection owned 3 blocks. Within a month, half the east side, and every time someone picked up, every time someone tied off, every time someone let it in, another soul went silent. Alleyway, a man stands with his head tilted back, staring at the sky. His mouth opens. But, instead of breath, a faint whisper escapes, like 1,000 voices layered together. That's their chorus. That's how they call each other. And once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Chapter 3. The city starts to break harsh daylight. The camera shakes slightly as if handheld, moving down a crowded urban street. Vendors, kids playing, people talking. Normal life at first. You think evil hides in the dark. You think it waits for the night. That's the lie. When the spirit demons feel strong enough, they step into the sun. A man in a dirty hoodie stands in the middle of the street. Traffic honks, he doesn't move. His head jerks to the side in unnatural, twitchy angles, like something is pulling his skull from inside. The first one was just standing there. Like a statue nobody asked for. Eyes locked on something I couldn't see. The cars tried to go round him. He didn't care. Because it wasn't him anymore. A delivery driver gets out to yell. The hoodie man lunges, faster than seems possible, smashing the driver against his own truck. There's no warning, no words. Just impact. The demons had stopped pretending to be human. Now they were hunting. Cut to a grocery store. A woman in a red coat calmly picks up a glass jar of sauce, then slams it into the cashier's face without breaking expression. The camera catches the glint in her blackened pupils. Broad daylight, in front of cameras, in front of kids. No fear, no hesitation, just the mission. A man smashing car windows at random. A possessed teenager dragging a metal pipe along the sidewalk. Sparks flying, two infected people eating food from a trash can with their bare hands, eyes glazed. The city started tearing itself apart. But it wasn't chaos, it was orchestration. Every scream, every crash, a note in the demon's symphony. A cracked phone screen shows a live stream. The comments scroll fast, what's happening in the city looks fake, lol. That's my cousin, oh my god, run the internet, ate it up. Millions watched, not knowing the infection can travel through more than a needle. You watch too long, and you start to hear the whisper. Overhead shot of the city. A slow red haze begins to seep between buildings, subtle at first, then thickening like smoke. It wasn't the streets breaking. It was the people. The city wasn't a place anymore. It was a body. And the spirit demons had found its heart.